What's up, Ranger fans? PR Mayhem back with a brand new video, and today I'll be doing an in-depth review of my Power Rangers Time Force Chrono Morpher replica prop. This is not the toy that you purchase on eBay and stuff. It's all one piece, no moving parts, no functional buttons or anything like that. Strictly for cosplay purposes, similar to my Power Morpher belt buckles for my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers costumes. I picked this up from Wibbly Wobbly FX. A gentleman by the name of Ollie Mansfield posted this on the Wibbly Wobbly FX Facebook page a couple of weeks ago, and immediately I was like, got to have one. Because apart from the helmet that has currently been done for my Time Red costume, this is the only thing that costume was actually missing. So picked it up. He sells these for $40 in kit form, which means you'll have to do some sanding and paint and glossing yourself, or you can purchase it for $60 shipped worldwide for the finished version. He actually also repaired and repainted my Power Ranger Zeo red helmet a couple of months back. It had some chips in it because I lent it to someone by mistake. And he fixed it up and repainted it, and his paintwork is phenomenal. I personally would recommend that you have him paint the entire thing and have it done completed, because his paintwork as well as his actual prop making is superb. I'll go into the details of this in just a bit. In regards to his actual prop making skills and capabilities, if you click on his Facebook page here, as I said, Wibbly Wobbly FX, I'll put a link in the description box below. He makes a range of things. He makes actual cosplay masks, things like a Nightwing facial mask from both the Young Justice and Arkham City versions. He makes a Robin Arkham City game version mask, Black Cat comic version. He also does a range of props, so he'll make like belt pouches for various incarnations of people from the Batman universe. So Tim Drake's Robin, Robin buckles. He'll make the Robin chest emblem for both the comic version and the Young Justice version. He can do Robin gloves and boot cuffs from Young Justice, one of my all-time favourite cartoons. I was gutted when they cancelled that show. Batwoman New 52 belt pouches, Catwoman goggles from Arkham City style, belt pouches for Dark Knight Rises. He actually makes a Batarang from the Batman animated series show, which is a cool thing to see. He also does a range of Power Ranger stuff. As I mentioned, he did repair and repaint my red Zeo Ranger helmet. He does any helmet that is sold by Erica 101. If you contact Ollie through his Wibbly Wobbly FX page directly, I think if you send him the money, he'll then purchase the helmet from Eric himself, and then he'll finish it for you. He currently only does the ones that Eric 101 sells, so you'd have to go onto Eric's Facebook page to check what helmet he does. He does a range of Mighty Morphin through to Mystic Force and SPD and a couple of others. He also does In-Space belt buckles, Lightspeed Rescue belt buckles, Dino Thunder belt buckles, Samurai belt buckles, Super Mega Force buckles, this Chrono Morpher obviously for the wrist cuffs. He also does a Brachio Dino Thunder Morpher for the cuffs. It's a thinner version than the actual toy, so it's less bulky. He also does the SPD Space Patrol Delta badge. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get up close with the actual details of it. This thing is very well put together. I was very impressed with it. Both the actual casting of it and the detailing on it. There you see the triangular emblem that you'd see on the Time Force belt. There you see some of the circuitry, the mimic buttons. Very nice detailing. On the back you've got a solid flat part. This can be attached in a number of ways. Either you can use Velcro or you can use glue, depending. I'm going to have a couple of tests to see what probably works best for it. Very happy with it indeed. This will actually complete my Time Force Red cosplay. I always said that apart from my favourites, red, Might Morphin, green, and like maybe possibly Zeo Gold and white Mighty Morphin. The only other cosplay ranger I'd ever really consider would be Time Red, because I think Time Force was such a great season, and I was actually a big fan of the costumes. I'm a little bit nervous about cosplaying as Time Red, mainly because of the visor, the red visor. I'm not sure how much I'll like it or not like it, so that's making me a little bit nervous. One advantage though is that I don't have to carry around any weapons. Like I won't have to carry around like a power sword or a dragon dagger or anything like that. I could purchase the I can't remember what the hell they're called. The time saber things. I don't know what they call them. They use them for the time strike. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. But I think I'll just go as is, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I mean, for $60, $60 shipped worldwide, you're getting a really solid, well-detailed prop here. I'd highly recommend Wibbly Wobbly FX for your prop needs. I'm sure they're open to do custom work. Obviously, if you're getting them to create something from scratch, it will be more pricey than something that they've already worked on and created a cast from. Obviously, they've been working on this one for a while. It's now finished, along with their production line, so they can knock these out relatively quickly. The time it took them to produce this and get it to me, I mean, by the time I ordered it and the time it was completed, it was a few days. So really, really quickly, really impressive, and beautifully done. I'm going to have a play around now in regards to how I'm going to attach it. I'll try like Velcro and glue and some of the other ones. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play around with that, and I'll now give you a shot of what it's like on the actual cuffs. And here it is attached to the actual cuff, guys. I decided to go with the super glue on this. It's not like one of those props where it has to be removed, like my MMPR Morphers. They come often on the actual belt buckle, whereas this one, it's made only for the Time Ranger costume. So it's now permanently attached. The weight of it, it's pretty decent. It's not overly heavy, much like, say, a Legacy Morpher would be if you're wearing it on your belt buckle. So good maneuverability. You notice it's there, but it's not going to be a hindrance to you. So overall, you can actually see that the actual size of it matches up quite well to the real one. A little bit thicker than the actual prop used on the TV show, I believe, but I could be very wrong about that. So let's give you an overall view of it. Of course, I will be attending May London Expo at the Docklands as both Time Red and Red Zeo Ranger. So I'm leaving the green guy behind this time, just this once. So very, very impressed with it. As I said before, if you have any custom work, I'm assuming that Wibbly Wobbly FX would be more than happy to help you out. I'll likely be getting in contact with them in the next, I'd say, few weeks in regards to getting myself possibly a Time Ranger black leather belt. I've already got the buckle, but the actual leather belt itself is a bit on the tight side, because when it came to me, of course I didn't buy any of this made to order, it all came second hand. By that I mean the actual cosplay costume, not the prop. It was a bit tight on me, and there's not much give in it. It's not like my other belts where it's adjustable. So anyway, guys, that's it from PR Mayhem, and I will catch you as always next time. And most likely my next review will probably be my full Time Ranger suit, or when I get it from Wild Ranger 5, my Time Red helmet. See you next time.